Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and once again it's review time. And you may be wondering why Galvatron's on the stage. We already reviewed him once, and I said he was really good, except for that, well, except for this. That little gimmick thing just didn't work out, and I thought he needed a helmet, a true helmet. And well, thankfully, Fakebuster of Shapeways has delivered. And that's what we're reviewing today. The Galvatron helmet from Shapeways, made by Fakebuster. Really cool item. So, yeah, we'll put this, and yeah, I'll get this out of the way now. If you want to store it, you can fit it behind the mask, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Perhaps I'm wrong. I think it was designed to actually fit in there, like behind the mask. But I think it might be a little too thick to do that. That might also been the IDW one only. Well, that's okay. I don't need it to. I'll figure out something to do with it. In any case, let's get a close-up of Galvatron while I do this. So yeah, there's the helmet, looking real nice. A lot of sculpted detail here, and this has so much customizer potential. And a lot of us, like myself, are probably just going to go the color match it and call it a day. But there is plenty of spots where you can add little details to if you want to. But without further ado, provided this focuses, there we go. Let's get this helmet on. And it just slides right on there. And yeah, there we go. Looks really good. And that is a nice Galvatron helmet. And yeah, now he has a full head articulation. You can see his eyes perfectly. Face is very well done. I mean, this is a nice helmet for Galvatron. And with it, you can get some better posing. Like, you can really make it look like he's ready to shoot someone. And that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to paint this thing. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be recording painting it. You'll find out in a second or two, because the next scene will decide whether you see me painting it or just see what it looks like after it's painted. But I think we should get to that next scene right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to actually paint this. Now I've mixed up some paint. Hopefully it turns out right. Since it's thin and it's going to be blending in with the purple that's on the toy, or the helmet, hopefully I can get it to match up with Galvatron. So I guess here goes nothing. So I'm just gonna pop it on my finger like this, make it a little easier. And yeah, I may have mixed up way too much paint, honestly, but you know, trying to get this right. Unfortunately, it may be a little too much of a dark purple. Like, May not have matched this well. I'll try to thin this as much as I can. Hopefully the undertone color will help get it a little better. I also use metal flakes so it'll have a sparkle to it too, which will hopefully help it. But keep in mind, if it doesn't match up still, it's my fault, not the toy, not the helmets, because I couldn't paint it right. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it is making a difference, at least. So yeah, let's just get this in. Get all that detail in there. And I'm not worried about getting it on my skin. It's going to happen. Especially the way I'm doing this. And I have hands pretty good after I'm done. But, you know, it's worth it just to have something stable to put it on. But it does look better in a darker color. I think I may have mixed it a little too dark. And I tried adding red to lighten it up a bit, but you know, because the original color was too red, so I added some clear blue. Apparently I added too much blue and it turned out to be way too dark. So I tried to add red, but I couldn't quite get it bright enough. So what I have is what I'm dealing with here. So, and all in all, it's not looking like a bad color. I think once it soaks in, you know, provided it's thin enough, it might actually work. Because now it's not looking all too bad. It's darker than his armor. It's a shame, but you know, it's not so dark it looks black. It definitely looks purple, which is what we want. It's going to have a nice metallic sheen. It's going to have a bit of a regal appearance, which is awesome. Let's just try to get some of the details, like the excess paint off. So yeah, there we go. So that's all done, and I've got way too much extra. Get that thinned out, you know, get the terpenoid in. So get that a dip. And I just found out I still need to make a couple touch-ups just when I get it done. Oh well. Just make this quick. And touch up the back a little bit. Still very thin. Sorry if I'm not getting this on frame. Let's see. want to make sure that it's fully painted at least. Yeah, I think we are good. Yeah, looks good to me. So that part's done. Now I still have some work to do with it. Oh, here they are. I'm going to need the tiny brushes for it. And I really do like these little tiny brushes because they can get some good detail work done. Now I'm going to use some red metal flake because there's just two tiny details I want to pick out here. Okay, and that would be the two divots on the top. Just want to make sure I got just enough paint to do this. Just get those in there real gently. And yeah, there we go. Now, yeah, I could do all these other molded details as well, really bring it out, but I'm just going to stick with that because that's kind of accurate to Galvatron. So, I'm going to let this dry and then we're going to continue the review. Okay, so now that we're done painting Galvatron's new helmet, I guess it's time we put it back on him. Of course, I gotta remember where I put the thing. Where could it possibly have gone? Oh yeah, now I remember. Turns out you can store it in there. Does fit. No, gotta get some light in there proper. As you can see, as long as you store it with the bottom of the helmet going in, it'll work. So let's just get this in there and we'll pop his newly painted crown onto his head like so. I can get it to go all the way. There we go. And yeah, obviously I didn't quite match the colors up, but still it looks really good. I think it looks a lot better than it did default. That purple color that it was printed in was a little bit too bright, although the sculpt is wonderful. I mean, as you can tell, this sculpt is wonderful, and yeah, Shapeways items are made to be painted, let's face it. So yeah, I mean, looks great all around, goes all over the head, and that does cause a wonderful silhouette. Admittedly, now the face looks a little small in that helmet, but it works so much better than that stupid little mask. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, I just went over with kind of a mixed up metallic purple. You know, like a purple metal flake mixed with a red metal flake mixed with a translucent blue. And I couldn't quite get the match up to the body color, but it still looks good. It still looks real nice. And honestly, to the naked eye, it matches a lot better than it shows on camera. But yeah, this looks good. Very happy with it. And I would highly recommend getting a Galvatron helmet of your own. Fakebuster made them on Shapeways. So you can get either the IDW styled helmet or, like me, the G1 styled helmet. Choice is yours. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. So until then, goodbye out there, whatever you are.